You know, nothing can be worse. They say a politician is somebody that can send you to hell and make you enjoy the ride. What's happened to the we can't label anyone, because all people are people. People in the West are good people, but because they're good, unless they have a very strong value system of what really is good. So Russia, Arabs, these are experts. As we speak right now, Russia invaded sovereign country Ukraine, and most Russians actually believe, listen to this, most Russians, they're not stupid people, most Russians actually believe that the regime that they invaded was a Nazi sympathizing regime, even though the president is actually a descendant of Holocaust survivors, right? So that's like saying that the son of the king is actually the person who's the terrorist, because even though he's the one that's meant to get the crown, it's just absolute absurdity. But most Russians believe that. And the reason they believe that is the manipulation of the media. Russia is an expert at lying, as the Arabs are. There's a saying, never trust an Arab, 20 years in the grave. They are so good at lying. I don't want to go into it, but even unfortunately left-wing Jews that collaborated with them, oh, we're just going to take hostages. One person killed himself. He committed suicide because they lied. Talk about Arabs that were working for Jews. They called them up that day. Are you home? They pretend to be your friend, and then they literally stab you in the back. And so the entire idea of pro-gay, anti-Zionist, which is the most ridiculous thing, because I don't know Jews that are Zionists. Jews are Jews. They come to the ancient homeland Israel. They've created an entire fictitious story, and this whole fictitious story, people are protesting, and they don't realize that the one group that do give their lives to them, their fellow Americans, but the conservatives, the people that actually have a sense of America, they are the ones that would give their lives for their fellow Americans. And then there's people that they've been brainwashed, and they're ready to sell out their fellow Americans. America is imperial, all this garbage. And so the only reason I'm making this video is that I encourage you. I have a friend who became religious, and I said to him, why did you become religious? He said, well, I looked at a video of one of the Russian spies that defected to the West in the 1970s, and everything he said has come true. That all these ideas is Russian propaganda. They didn't exist in the 70s. Nobody supported quote-unquote Palestinians. Nobody supported gay. Nobody supported anti-America. It was a normal country. What happened? I have a friend that's a former KGB agent. They know how to bring things into the media. Before you know it, you don't even know that what you're thinking, you were brainwashed into it. Just like the Germans, normal people, before you know it, they're murdering babies. No idea. And so the only way you can get out of this is go watch those videos. Watch the people that defected, that were trained in disinformation. And they came and they told us what was happening. And it happened. And then you'll realize that everything that you think is true was Russian propaganda. And then you can ask yourself, do I want that propaganda to be my God or not?